Hello and welcome to the r/danganronpa podcast. My name is Skraxx,
And I'm Skranbets.
and today we have two guests today.
I'm Ricky from the Log Cabin.
And I'm Anal from the Log Cabin, formerly. You can just call me Analytical Critic 44.
And you can call me Ricky, because that's my name.
Well, I guess this is actually an episode of brand new guests, like everyone. I mean, Ricky and Anno, both.
Yeah, no, this is my first
have
time.
been on the podcast, yeah. Except for
Whoa,
Ricky.
Yeah, I was on one of the
You were on the 20 questions,
Yes.
but I haven't found time to edit it yet. But I
fair
swear
enough.
to God, I will.
I didn't say anything
That would
important
be
anyway.
fun.
I will release it at some point.
Uh-huh. No, I don't.
Same time as Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, this reminds me, I remember I watched this video this morning about Valve and how they don't make any games anymore.
Actually?
Do they really need to anymore? They have a
they
money
have
printing
Steam.
They have
machine.
Steam.
Yeah.
And Steam makes so much money. They get 30% of every single purchase. 30%.
Yeah, not gonna lie. If I had made a bunch of good games and then I made a machine that literally printed millions of dollars each day, I would just rely on the machine. I wouldn't make anything else.
Honestly.
Exactly.
But man, Left 4 Dead 3 though.
Any Valve game ending in 3, not gonna happen.
Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3, Half-Life 3.
You're dreaming, man.
Wait, Half-Life
Don't
3
it-
did come out. It was called Hunt Down the Freeman.
What isn't it just called Half-Life 2, Episode 2?
I suppose so.
Yeah. Dota 3.
Okay,
So
wait,
bad.
no. Dota 2 is enough cancer for this world, and plus we have League, so
Yeah, I
we
was
don't
about
need
to
more.
say.
Yeah.
True. I don't really play those type of games. I'm sure you probably hear a lot of Ukrainian kids cursing at you.
Oh, yes.
I
mean,
haven't even played enough to get that stereotype, but I can feel the sentiment.
Oh no! I remember my dad wanted me to play League of Legends after he watched that one South Park episode.
There
really?
was a
They
South
did
Park
League of
episode on
Legends too. I swear to God,
You
South
did-
Park's done everything.
Yeah, bro. Wait, you haven't watched the South Park League of Legends episode?
No, which
I
one is?
remember
well,
a Warhammer episode.
yeah, I was
don't
about to say.
remember
Are you talking about Warcraft? They did one on Warcraft.
Oh yeah, World of Warcraft. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah,
my
I've
dad
seen
wanted
that
to get World of Warcraft, not League of Legends. World of
Oh,
Warcraft.
that was such a good episode,
Stupid.
though. How
That
can you feel
was.
one that has no
That
life?
was, honestly, I watched that a couple weeks ago, and it was just hilarious. All the comments about people, how do you kill that who has no life?
That one hit a little too close to home, and I hadn't even turned into a weeb yet.
I remember watching that episode a few years ago. I'm like, I'll never be like that. And then here I am spending how many hours? 8 hours a day playing video games. So,
Oh my God. Same.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did that already. I just wasn't a weeb yet.
Oh no. Oh.
I don't know. I've never played Warcraft or anything like that.
No.
Me neither.
Like League of Legends and Dota. I played one time because I'm Korean. I played League of
It's kind of, you're required to try it at least once.
course.
I
It's
think.
like,
Yeah,
it's
tried
like
once.
Korean bar
Correlation.
mitzvahs.
Yeah,
It was
I
like
did
the
it
thing-
once and I won the first game. So I mean, huh?
It was like the feeling when I ate my first hamburger and knew I was truly an American now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it. Or the first time I drank my entire bottle of maple syrup. Something all Canadian has to go through.
Yeah.
I mean, I
once.
recently started drinking Mountain Dew, so I guess I'm officially a gamer now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I remember
epic
the
gamer
time
moment.
I got beat up in 50 different fights. After that, I knew I was French.
Jesus.
Look, they won a lot of wars hundreds of years ago. They just lost all the wars after that.
Wait, not even 100. They lost the 7-year war and they lost the Iroquois War.
True. And then they
Right.
won the Napoleon
Bro.
Wars until they
Oh my God,
lost.
dude.
And then they
What
won
if
the
they-
World Wars until they lost. So,
Dude, what if they did an MLB or a major league? What if they did a major league standings for war wins or losses to see everyone's record?
France hasn't won a war ever since it changed its name from France to Gaul. From Gaul to France, I mean.
you tried.
We tried.
Britain's on the top.
We're going to
of the
get
list.
so many dislikes from French people now. You know, they're
Oh,
all
okay.
Okay, here's a special thing for our French viewers. Vous sucez. There you go.
I can't speak French.
It means they suck.
Oh my
hey,
God.
French
Our one
people.
French fan is pissed.
I know French people well. I remember Punch Out. I beat Glass Joe.
Pretty much. I mean,
Viva la Refugion. Knockout.
Viva la boxing match.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, j'aime la croissant. I like croissants.
Parlez-vous français? I don't even think I said the French part right. But
No, you actually said it pretty good.
oh, hey, what
Or
do
at
you
least
know?
according to Quebec pronunciation, which I will fight anyone on this, is the correct pronunciation. Fuck you,
Fair.
French peoples.
You know, the French colonists know French better than the original French. They're basically
Exactly.
France too.
I actually did a research because I have some actual French friends, and they use more English word than us Quebecers, and I find that absolutely hilarious.
That's good.
'Cause
I
we
guess when
actually
you're
have
right
a
next
word
to the OG English people, you gotta do it.
Because like we actually have a word for weekend and parking, like
Mhm.
in Quebec, and like they just say weekend parking, which is the same
great.
thing but mispronounced.
I got Parkinson's.
You know, it's funny. Like up until like just now, I always thought it was pronounced Quebec. I'm already learning things.
What?
Honestly, both pronunciation is correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
I just call it Quebec.
I'm a dirty
Quebec.
American, so I'm gonna pronounce everything wrong anyway.
Yeah.
You guys ready to head over to Iraq?
I can't wait to go to. I can't wait to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna eat so many chicken vaginises.
Oh no, okay. I think I just died a little inside after what you just said.
Chicken vaginises.
God no. That cut my life expectancy by like 20 years, man.
And then 20 more years the second time, I assume.
Exactly.
I see. Speaking of like the Quebec pronunciation, right? I feel like a lot of Canadian like places and stuff. There's like multiple ways of saying it, which are both correct.
Hmm.
Like Toronto, for example, Americans call it Toronto, but like every Canadian knows that it's Toronto. Like you don't even pronounce the T; you just go Toronto.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
I pronounce it as Toronto.
Oh, wow.
Torrentino. Quentin
Then
Toronto.
again,
Quentin.
I mispronounced the
Toronto.
name of my own city, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that New Orleans is based off the French area called Orleans, which is actually pronounced Orleans, but that was way too hard. So we were just like, okay, there's an S, it's Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah,
Wow.
whatever. You know,
Yeah.
they're all the same.
Wow, racist, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Fuck you Canadians not being United Statesian.
Oh God, how will we recover from that burn? Oh wait, we have free healthcare. Let's just go that.
Oh, wow.
I can afford
Skranbets,
my
they're old
health
white.
care.
I mean, Skranbets, their old White House recovered from that burn. So I mean, like,
That's true. That's true.
when he burned down that White House, huh? Is it just gonna turn? Into
Actually, I don't remember that because we don't learn about that in our school system. I mean, what? No, America's great. What?
Oh yeah, America's really great. I mean, we're one of the leading countries in obesity.
We are one of the leading countries in size, I'll have you know. We are like the fourth biggest, and the third biggest is some fucking country no one cares about. But
It's
that's
China.
beside the
That's
point.
my country.
The
You
second,
take that back.
the second biggest country is one that no one cares about.
Well, that's also my country. God
I
damn
know,
you insulted
I
both
know,
of my countries.
I know.
Prepare to die.
Actually, I think I remember I pulled this up, but apparently, like 35% of American women are over like in the obesity range.
Really?
And the other 65% are under it.
Ooh, wow, great
Mhm.
observation.
You gotta look at the bright side of the coin, right?
Yeah,
Right.
65% people are skinny. Actually, I wonder what the anorexia rate is then.
Well,
That's
okay.
a good point.
Below the obesity rate doesn't mean you're skinny. That could just mean like you're slightly overweight.
Okay, well,
or,
we
like,
can nitpick the joke all day if we really want to.
Well,
You're
hold
the
on.
kind of person who goes into Star Wars movies and says, science doesn't work that way.
Oh, I did that for Endgame.
I just saw that earlier today.
Okay,
I know
this
we
is
can't.
the
I'm not going to talk about spoilers.
in-game free zone. In-game
Okay,
free
I'm just
zone.
gonna say they did a great job rendering Thanos' anus.
Mhm.
That's good. I always wanted. Was it like hairy, shaved?
Oh
purple?
yeah, it was like so good. Like when Ant-Man crawl into it, like you can see every little hair in detail.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
I
And
was
plus,
wondering.
it was in 3D too, so it's like you can touch the hairs.
I was wondering why Batman. I was wondering why Batman never showed up. Like the whole movie, I was like, "Where's Batman?" And he never showed up. It was very disappointing.
Oh, that's
Hold on.
right.
I remember. I remember. I showed a picture. Hold on. In another server of the final fight. Let me find it again. Anyway, you guys talk about Thanos' asshole.
Of course.
While I find this.
Very
Here we go.
detailed. It reminded me of my own asshole. So Thanos is a very relatable character in that way.
So our official review of Endgame: 10 Thanos assholes out of 10.
Yes, it was. If you're interested in seeing it, which you probably are, you'll probably like it. That's my 10-second review.
I found the leaked shot of the final battle in the entire movie. If it loads up, just slowing down time. So it slows down the loading.
I mean, you said you were going to post a
Here we
picture,
go.
but then you just posted a screenshot from the movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Dude,
true.
we can't spoil the end fight of Iron Man versus Barney the dinosaur.
Like you said that it was going to be an in-game free zone, but here you are posting in-game screenshots.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the reason. I'm gonna tell you something. Actually, the reason why Tail joined Thanos because originally Tail was you're either gonna join me on the dark side or you're gonna be signed up for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So of course he picked the former.
You know, speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog, I did notice something very interesting during the previews. They had a preview for Detective Pikachu, like the trailer that came out, and then they did not have the trailer for Sonic in there for some reason.
God bless them.
I'm just wondering.
God.
I wonder if there's some reason they didn't want to show that.
Oh god, that reminds me back when I saw previews in theaters for like the Emoji Movie.
I don't know who's in.
How dare you remind me of
They
that.
hired one of the best actor of all time, Sir Patrick Stewart, and made him play a shit, like a literal poop. Like who thought that was a good idea?
How much money was put into that movie? I just want to see the estimate. Just to see
do you want to get really depressed? I can pull it up on Wikipedia if you'd like me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Emoji movie.
Think about what other things they could have devoted that to, like devoting it to starving countries.
Do you want to guess before I tell you?
Probably like 200 million.
Okay, they didn't sink that much in. I'll give you that one.
53 million?
You're very close. It was 50 million.
$50 million. Think of all the stuff you could have done better for like the world than posting a movie.
That could have been my money. Come on.
Now, do you want to be even more depressed and hear how much it made?
$2.
I wish.
Well, actually,
I
it's
wish.
the first movie to ever. I think it was one of the first American movie to air in like Saudi Arabia for like the longest time.
Boy, we're really giving them our best.
Oh my god!
First.
No, honestly, I think that was just a threat by America. Like, since we're no longer, it's like a way it's for war, kind of like a.
Yeah, we were like bargaining with them, like,
play.
hey, you got to let go of these hostages or whatever the hell's happening over there. And we were like, we'll give you the Emoji Movie if you don't. And they called our bluff, and we gave them the movie.
Just like the first movie in like over 20 years of censorship. It's not like any of the Marvel movie. It's not like Nolan movies. No, it's the Emoji Movie.
Holy shit, what's that background, by the way?
Oh, sorry. I live in Chicago, so I'm, people get shot all the time.
Someone.
So that's
I
probably
thought
the
you were
ambulance
That's
coming
scary.
for someone.
Yeah.
I've gotten used to it by now.
I've never been shot in Calgary, I'll let you know that.
Well, I haven't been shot. I've been very lucky. I wear my bulletproof vest everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Henry, if you want that to change, I can buy a plane ticket right now.
How will you know which one's him? Are you just going to look through every Calgary person until you find him? I mean,
I'll find
every
minority and then I'll shoot them.
I guess so.
Just gather up all the Asian people in one place.
Exactly.
See, that's the problem with Canada is that you can get away with these types of things, whereas in the United States, the police will have shot you to death long ago, so you don't get to commit crimes.
True. Thank God I'm white.
Yeah.
It's
sad, but not false. Speaking of sad but not false, I never actually said that the Emoji Movie made $217 million.
What the?
Okay, let's be real. I think most of that, they just want to watch it to see how bad it is.
That was
enough,
probably
yeah.
a big chunk of it, don't get me wrong. But, like, if I remember correctly, like, the Ghostbusters reboot made about that amount of money. I guess the Sonic movie will make that amount of money now. Is
Oh,
215 or so the magic number?
I don't know.
So-
I mean, they said Sonic's design will be changed, but so
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, they better change it.
So here's the
Yeah,
here's the question though: how much money are they going to spend redoing all of that?
question: Do you think it was intentional to have them post out an intentionally awful design?
I'm hoping that they did not just say let's make a fucking horrible movie, but I wouldn't put it past Sega, knowing some of what they've
So
done.
Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik, that is freaking genius.
Jim Carrey, he was fantastic in that trailer.
Gotta carry
man.
that movie.
He was hilarious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I was laughing both at him and with him, but I guess that's better than only laughing at the rest of the trailer.
Yeah.
Like the way I see
mean-
it, Jim Carrey is like Nicolas Cage. Even when he's bad, he's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, see, the difference is with Nicolas Cage, especially when he's bad, he's good.
Oh my god, the Witcher Man, was it?
Oh yeah, not the
Oh,
bees, not
no.
the bees.
Not the bees.
Not the bees, not the bees.
Oh, have you guys seen Face Off?
I only know most of the Nicolas Cage vehicles through the Nostalgia Critic. I've actually never watched most of them myself, which is
Oh, really?
surprising because I usually
Oh
tend
my
to
god,
like
the
bad
Nostalgia
movies.
Critic. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I remember watching that a lot back in middle school.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
I did too. And then one day during high school, I opened up and was like, "This isn't funny to me anymore." And I got on my Viking ship and sailed it into the sunset to new venues of entertainment.
oh,
Yeah.
I was actually the opposite. I never found him funny until high school.
Huh. Surprising. I guess it really depends. Humor's
Different
subjective
strokes,
and
different
whatnot.
folks. Yeah, I mean, there's only like a hierarchy. I mean, there's Hiyoko's humor, who's an S
Yeah.
plus,
I mean, yeah,
And then-
exactly.
and then after that, it's just like a big like gray area
hmm
of subjectivity.
Like, I remember she said pig barf, and then I was holding my pet pig, and it barfed on me. And I was like, okay, I was pretty convinced, but now I'm sold.
Yep.
I actually I wrote Kodaka a check for $200 million after that and just said thank you.
That story made me shed a tear. You know, I've never actually cried in my life until now. And thank you for that moment.
It's a sign from God that you two are meant for each other.
I haven't
Yeah.
cried since Case 3 of Danganronpa 2 for some reason, actually.
Yeah.
Except at
Or
least this
Mikan.
time. At least this time, it's tears of like satisfaction rather than tears of anger and frustration and hate.
Uh-oh.
You're satisfied by Hiyoko's death.
No, this time
Exposed.
I was satisfied because I was like, well, now they're not going to character assassinate her. Remember Toko? I thought Toko was really funny in the first chapter of DR1,
Oh,
and then she started sucking Byakuya's cock, and I'm like, oh well, there goes that.
But
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't see that scene in the game. Hold on.
Oh, you had to get a
hey, on the bright
to see
side,
that.
at least
Oh, yeah,
Hiyoko,
okay.
at least Hiyoko isn't Kazuichi.
That's true. At least Hiyoko isn't.
Went from like so good to like so terrible in the last chapter. What the f- happened?
Toko?
No,
Oh my
not,
God,
not
Not
Toko,
Kazuichi.
Kazuichi. Sorry, I
Oh
meant.
my god,
I made a mistake.
Kazuichi was so off in the last 3 chapters.
Yeah,
Like, he was
I
just
was about to say
annoying.
you're being way too nice, saying it was only the last chapter. That had already started by 2-4.
Bro, no, chapter
yeah.
4,
Well, I
he's
mean-
like, chapter 4, his entire character was just being cut by Gundam, which is funny
Yep.
because Gundam's awesome, but Kazuichi
But
himself
it's
is
funny
annoying.
because of Gundam, not because of anyone else. Who was
Exactly,
involved.
exactly. It's because Gundam and Sonya are like, they're funny together, but Kazuichi, he's just like, he's only made funny if he's just like, when Gundam and Sonya are funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. He has nothing
can
to
see
do
that.
with it.
I don't know. The best parts of DR2 was when Ibuki was on screen. Any other time was kind of bad, not gonna lie.
I remember one time that Ibuki said something and then Hiyoko said something, and I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I
And
remember
then I remember,
like,
oh, go ahead.
I was saying, I remember you bringing up how Ibuki and Hiyoko interacted once was like, I only remember back in Trial 1 when it was like Hiyoko insulted Ibuki, and Ibuki was like, she was like, "Ooh, you got me in my heart of truth."
Yeah, yeah. Also,
the only scene I
remember
with those two is this one.
Oh
yeah,
Hang on.
Hey, Skran, can we not? That part never existed. I don't know where you threw that. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
like
not,
I don't remember that happening ever.
it's not canon.
Yeah, come on, it's just a fan art.
yeah, I think you're thinking of a different scene. I think you're thinking of this scene.
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
forgot.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
could play that game.
No, I don't remember that one either.
I don't remember any of these games except when the funny
Yeah.
small child was saying things.
Does Danganronpa even exist? I actually
What's
don't
a
even.
danganronpa?
I don't know. I remember I went by this GameStop once, and it had like a picture of like it had the preview of Danganronpa, like the trilogy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like it showed like the 3 slides, like the DR1 with Makoto, DR2 with Hajime, V3 was with Kaede, but most of the V3 slide was taken up by the Mono Cubs. And I just find that hilarious.
The tragic.
I mean, they're focusing on the most important part, I suppose.
Exactly. I mean, they literally are the Jim Carrey to V3, besides Kokichi.
Yeah, pretty much. It was
Danganronpa
Kokichi, about half of the Monocubs. That was why I played V3.
Yeah, the only reason why V3 exists is just to advertise the Mono Cubs. We all know that.
Honestly, it was just to give them promotional material, like those key things.
I mean, they
merchandise.
basically flat out admitted it inside the game.
I will say they could have gone a little further with that, I think. Like, they have V3 where they introduce the Monocubs. Why not take it a step further? Introduce the Monocubs and subtract everything else.
What about this? Just remove the entire V3 cast and just have it be based off like some like Full House or like George Lopez setting with the Mono Cubs.
I would like that.
Yo,
quite a bit.
DR4 idea. It's Danganronpa, but all the characters are either Monocub or like Monokumas.
Yeah.
Bring back Shirokuma, bring back like Kurokuma, bring back like the Nanokumas.
I would unironically enjoy that quite a bit, just because I like most of those characters. Gonna be real here.
And then you play as Ball Monokuma.
Okay, wait a minute. Now.
You're being funny, and then you just shot it. Unless it's like fake protagonist things that some shitty games do, where like you play as Ball Monokuma for, let's say, the first chapter, and then like theoretically, like you get hanged and then crushed by a piano, theoretically.
Oh my God.
And then you play as someone else.
You play as Shuichi Saihara,
and then after that, you play as Hiyoko, who is a Monokuma now. And I think you got a winner game right there.
Holy shit. With all these references, we're going to piss off a lot of people today. First,
Well,
we
we
pissed off the French, and now
People
we're
are already pissed because I
Ion
dared to say the H word without saying belongs in trash, so half your audience is already lost. But
Yeah, for some reason we're gonna have like after like the first day, I'd be like, "Ooh, cool, 50 views," and then like I realized, and then people realize they've watched it up to this point. Like, oh, it went down to.
you're
25.
just going to look down and see 5,000 comments that all say, "I stopped watching at the 20-minute mark. Orange girl bad."
Oh, look at that, 50 views and 200 dislikes. How the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, no, I think the views will subtract somehow. That's what's gonna happen.
Negative 37 views, and then the YouTube executives will be like, "You need to take this horrid trash off of our website."
Honestly,
Like people will be using the
you can get
timestamp
away
to go
with
back in
posting
time to
literal
subtract your
porn
views.
and like people dying and stuff, but that's too far. That's gotta go.
yeah, no, your little child will be removed the moment you post this. It would just be gone, terminated.
All of a sudden,
We allow some neo-Nazi content on our side, but not this. This is too far.
my audio will suddenly be suspiciously censored out.
I don't know, like the FBI would track down all our locations and shoot us down for making this.
Like the part where I said "Orange Girl bad," I think that Henry is just going to take that part and then make that my entire 60 minutes of footage.
Like slow it down for like fucking 60 minutes.
I just
audio.
assume you're going to have it like on a
Oh
loop,
my God.
pretending that's what I'm saying.
That reminded me of hold on. Let me look up a video. Something that was in 10 hours.
Oh my
Or we're posting videos that we were reminded of. There was one thing that I was reminded of by Danganronpa. it was probably this scene. I was specifically reminded of this scene by the part where the rap started rapping, and I thought it was a really interesting scene. I just wish it wasn't an hour long.
Here it
Oh my
is.
god. I'm not putting that in. Oh! My-
Okay, well,
Okay, if you're not putting mine in, you can't put that in.
no.
we cannot
Let's see.
put a video with the title "Getting
Oh shit, that
Nutted."
is an hour! That's an hour!
Wait,
I thought I
Oh.
didn't see the timestamp because of the Biggie Cheese one. It's 1 hour, so I'm like, okay, I can't put that in. But there's the fucking Mike getting nutted at.
Oh, you were talking about actually putting the entire hour of footage into the video? I thought you were just gonna link it or something.
No, you should think of it as the intro to the podcast. Just a 1 hour of Mike getting nutted.
Yeah, pretty much. Like every time someone mentions the Danganronpa character is replaced by 1 hour of Biggie Cheese.
Oh my
So,
god.
with you, Skraxx, we don't have to do any video editing. Just playing this video will cover our 1 hour time mark.
Yeah, that's basically how it is. Oh my god. Also, you're all fired, even though you're not even on the staff team.
Oh, okay, I guess
Oh my
I'll
God,
go
this is
ahead.
mine.
And
Wait, no, you
fail
can't fire me.
Ah, fuck, right.
Oh my god. This thing. I remember this. Someone showed me a picture of this. If I can save it, of course. Here we
I
go.
just saved Oh, wait. This is
Just watch
actually
this.
I didn't. What else you say?
I am watching my screen in anticipation.
Yeah, nothing's.
Oh, there
Oh.
we go. Oh yeah, I've seen this picture before. I had to go try and find out if it was actually real, and I have some bad news for everyone in the audience. But
Oh,
I would have watched all of it.
Actually,
Drop out of school. No job necessary. No sleep necessary. Get yourself on an IV drip of caffeine. Watch the whole video, and you still won't finish before you.
Yeah,
Please
you
don't.
literally
Stay in school, people.
What the heck? No, I'm getting out of school right now.
Stay in school, people, if you want to, or pursue a different path in life if you want to do that. I am trying to be very wholesome right now, you know.
Yeah, we are wholesome. Wholesome.
I am a
No,
very
you gotta stay in school.
wholesome.
That's the only option. You have to be in school. There is no
Stay in
other
school.
option.
Stay in school, or I'll personally come to your house and shoot you. That's what's going
Stay in,
Exactly.
stay in school permanently. Never graduate. Just keep getting held back.
That's what grad schools are for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
How
The
about
only
this?
reason you get a
Stay
master's
literate- no,
degree
how
and a
about-
doctorate is because you can't take real life, so you need more school.
I got an idea. Stay literally in the school. Even when it closes, just hide in a closet and stay there for the night. Never see your
Right.
parents again. Never see your parents again. They hold some huge search party. You keep hiding.
Well, no,
in,
you'll get to see them at the parent-teacher conference.
Not if you
After
hide
your
well enough.
grades tank
Yo,
because
what if you
don't-
become the school's janitor? That way you never leave school.
Oh, true. You become the headmaster and the janitor. You know, lowest to highest. You cover every job in that school.
Exactly.
like-
You'll be the
how was
ultimate
it?
school goer.
Yeah,
I,
That's
was-
a
I,
title.
I have an idea here. How about for say for one just one example, you choose to hide at school after it closes for the entire night. You're there.
Mhm.
And you spend the entire time going to each of the classrooms, collecting the chairs, and making some huge tower defense with the chairs, like some balloon tower defense in the main gym.
Every time a student comes in, you pull out the guns like tower defense and start shooting them.
You know, I tried to do that once as a kid, and then around midnight, my dad came in and started putting presents under the tree, and I was like, wait, is Santa Claus my dad? And that's how I found out Santa wasn't real. That's why you never stay up
Wait,
too
Santa
late,
isn't
kids.
real?
Yeah, no, I'm afraid not. He's only a 999 character.
No.
Bro, what the fuck? Come on.
Uh,
My whole life
Spoiler
has been
alert.
ruined. I was going to my life path was gonna make me into a PhD level doctor, but now
Mhm.
I'm going because of that comment of me now not believing Santa is real. I'm gonna be a homeless man.
You know, I went through something similar. I found that out, and then right after that, I happened to walk by a computer that had Danganronpa 2 on it, and that's how I got my motivation back.
Wait,
Yeah, no, sometimes I'm sad. I just look at the entire script of Total Drama Episode 1. Not the episode itself. I don't watch it. I just read the script.
You're welcome for that, by the way.
But oh yeah, by the way, Ricky, I think I told you this, but I got banned from the Chiaki FC.
Yeah, you mentioned
server
that for like
because I
posting
posted
part
the
of the
script there.
script. That's awesome.
I instantly got banned from the entire server because I posted the script.
Well,
Let
I
that be
guess they
known.
are the Chiaki fan club and not the Total Drama fan club.
Honestly, that
You know what you I mean, I guess it's too late since you're banned, but what you should have done is just post like the entire script of Chiaki's dialogue, like all of it, just piece by piece, and they can't ban you for that because it's Chiaki.
exactly. See, that's it. Like you put them down.
Well, that's assuming these people are good mods.
That's true.
Oh my god, that reminds and not like kill Kier server mods.
The log cabin mods, fuck them.
Oh,
Fuck the log. Fuck Shu. Fuck Nay. Fuck Oblivion. Fuck Storm. Fuck Che. Fuck Ion.
fuck everyone.
You forgot Proto, but I guess that really says it all. Ooh.
Oh.
Man. He'd really feel that one if he even chooses to watch this to begin with.
He won't. No one's gonna watch this. They're gonna see that we are the guests and be like, well, that's not worth watching. And they won't be wrong.
I mean, either that or the moment this video is uploaded, we're all kicked from the log cabin.
Oh my god. I'm not even in the log cabin right now.
We
Hold
already
on.
left it. You.
Wait.
No, I'm not super active in it anyway, so
Well, that's kind of sad.
And Henry's not in it either, so I guess I'm the only one at stake. I'm gonna die for your guys' sins.
I don't know. Technically, by the time this video will upload next week, I might be in it.
Oh, okay. I hadn't heard
Yeah.
that, so good to hear.
Oh.
But
I probably won't be there in a week.
Yeah.
I probably
don't know.
still will because leaving is for namby-pambies. Yeah, namby-pambies.
Fuck you.
Yeah, shut up, fucking
You-
bitch.
I've been
Piece of
there since
shit.
I was invited, ya fucks.
yeah. Well, I left twice. Once per
hey, if
accident and once
Well, hey,
on purpose.
if I'm gonna stay there for a while, you're gonna be there. You might as well finish my Ace Attorney playthrough then for me.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I'm gonna be playing Ace Attorney 5. Ugh. But anyway, you know,
Yeah,
Oh, Ace Attorney 5 is great. That's how I got started in the franchise.
really.
Yeah.
I should say I played the first case and I thought it was passable, and I played the second case and I thought it was the worst case I've ever played. So maybe it
Wait,
gets better.
Oh, wait,
Maybe
you
it-
which
mean
game
that-
is which game is number 5? Like who's in it?
Dual Destinies, the one with the
Okay,
theme
yeah.
in it.
I actually liked that game. It was pretty good.
Okay, I mean,
Okay,
I
well,
only played
the
the original
final
two.
trail is absolutely phenomenal.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I will get back to playing it at some point, but I was too traumatized by how bad the second case was.
Okay, you
Not
mean how
even
the
lang-
second trial is like they're still trying to pass it out. It's like, this is Los Angeles. So the Nine-Tail Valley is populated by Japanese immigrants.
Well, it's not even that. I don't like any of the characters in it. The mystery isn't
yeah.
a mystery because you know who did it, and everything about it was just a massive slog. The investigation
Yeah.
was like 3 hours long. But
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
It
gonna
was
say
also
something.
it was
Mr.
also
FBI,
three
Mr. FBI man is hearing you shit talk Ace Attorney. He's coming here to arrest you.
no, he's like, that case isn't that good. I don't think anyone likes that, so I'm probably fine.
I mean, I feel like the most like unanimously hated case is chapter.
Guys, dude, you need to. Henry,
The circus one. Oh damn!
everything okay, buddy?
Hold up, bitch.
Holding up. This is a hold up.
Bum 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 bum.
But yes, I will get back to playing that game someday. But as a
Play
fun,
it for me.
I
I'm
have
on
no
it.
idea if we're cutting this, so I'll just start rambling. But I swear this is no joke. I play a lot of games like through Discord. Like one of us will play a game, the other will watch with a friend of mine, and we were doing Dual Destinies. And during the middle of the second case, I just had to take a 6-month break because I couldn't bring myself to do it. So
Oh my god.
Bad, eh?
yes.
That reminded me of the time I took a currently 3-year break after finishing Mild Psycho episode 3.
That's not a break, Dan. That's literally just dropping the anime.
It's dropping it until you come back to start watching it again. Because I did come back after those 6 months and finish the second case. So hopefully we can continue now.
Nah, I can't judge you for like not playing a video game because I still have my I still have my VN playthrough on the log cabin, and I have not touched that thing since freaking December.
Fair. That was like the one that Oblivion recommended to you, right?
Yeah,
I remember.
like at
I never
first
had to-
it was
hold on.
because like I didn't have a lot of time, but now it's because I restarted my computer and that deleted all of the files. So now I'm desperate.
Oh, like a
I
factory
just don't want to do
reset.
it.
Was it a
Yeah.
factory reset then?
Yeah, I factory reset the computer
Mm.
because I needed to. It was for like a school project.
Mhm.
I needed to like rebuild my computer for something to like
Oh.
run some custom softwares, and then I forgot all of my games was on there.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
careful
shit.
enough. Like my computer recently started, like my desktop. That is, obviously my laptop's fine, or I wouldn't be here. But my desktop started having trouble, so I was smart enough to take all my stuff and put it on like a flash drive and on a portable hard drive. But some things were lost. Luckily, my computer was able to save all my shitty memes, which I didn't back up, which includes all my Hiyoko memes. So it was like
Oh.
it was like a rush to
very cool.
like to get back on the computer before it crashed again. Like, okay, I got to get all these on my hard drive. I can't lose this.
Do you have any good Hiyoko memes to share right now?
Probably. Let me get out my portable hard drive because that's where they all are.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say I was gone for like a solid 2 minutes, I think, or something.
Yeah, I saw your message, but
Yeah, I was gone for 2 minutes. It's because my mom ordered a pizza apparently, and I had to go get it. So,
Oh, I want pizza.
Yeah, can you share?
I actually had pizza just before this podcast. Mod
Oh,
pizza.
wow. Nice.
Oh.
Here's the thing:
I
I'm
want pizza now.
gonna make sure to eat after the podcast because the one podcast I did with I think it was Winter, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
remember
ate-
that one.
Yeah, I ate 5 slices of pizza before the podcast, so it was super hard for me to speak.
I remember
really?
that you told me. I'm like, how the heck did you eat 5 slices?
Oh, I've eaten like nearly a whole pizza by myself. before.
Same for me.
I was
Jesus
starving, and that was like all I'd eaten all day. But
Y'all.
it can be
Well, I'm not gonna use. You know what? No, I'm gonna say it. Y'all fat asses. What the?
Yeah, basically, you're right.
I'm
I
not.
ate 3
I'm not
slices and I can't
fat.
take anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna be.
Hey, I'm
I
not
don't
fat,
really-
although I am an ass. So you got
I do
halfway.
have a really good metabolism. That's the thing. I
Yeah.
remember I used to eat entire baguettes in one sitting.
Oh, wait. Are you guys the kind of people that eats a shit ton and then don't gain weight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I
mean, here's the
officially
thing.
hate all of you.
Okay, here's the thing. I do eat a shit ton, but only at certain times. Like I customarily only have like one meal a day. Like all I've eaten today was a bowl of soup.
I
That's the thing.
heard that's a pretty nice diet thing. Basically,
Yes,
like
actually, I've heard about that. One I'm doing unintentionally, but still. So yeah, I
I
can do
didn't
I
miss
this.
know.
you, but it's good.
I can do
I
this.
don't know. My
Mhm.
awkward talking.
Okay, well, anyway, I guess I'll continue. Yeah, I can eat just a bowl of soup today, and then eat like 2 McDonald's quarter pounders tomorrow. And because I only ate a
God.
bowl of soup today, it's fine. So that's
I
it.
don't think that's how calorie balances out, but I'm not a nutrition expert.
Well, I'm looking down, and I am incredibly out of shape, but I'm not fat, so it's kind of working.
I'm just gonna say I think I'm like one of the I'm skinny and I also have like the one of the worst like diets in history, I think.
hmm
Because like
Oh yeah, I have
You know
a horrendous.
usually you know what my breakfast is usually? What I
What's
eat?
that?
I eat 3 Oreos.
Okay, this is my personal hell because I'm actually overweight and I'm super careful about diet. Meanwhile,
Haha, you
I
have
eat
to
Oreos
try.
for breakfast and
yeah,
I'm not
I eat 3
fat.
Oreos and a glass of milk. That's my breakfast. And then my lunch I eat like instant ramen. And then now I'm eating pizzas.
Oh wow.
Bruh, screw you.
Dude.
I eat 1 Oreo and that shows the next day on the scale.
Wow.
You're
Honestly,
like, I now weigh
Everyone gather
the
around and laugh because we have privileges that other people don't.
I think
Wait,
I think the case with me is that I just like to move around a lot. Like I can never really sit down. I always have to kind of. I mean, even right now, I'm just standing, kind of walking around in this
fair enough.
confine.
I mean, I don't know why. Since I was a kid, I've always like for some reason I can never like walk to a place. I always run for whatever reason since I was a kid. So like when I go upstairs, I always like run up the stairs, and that causes me to be like off. Like
Same.
tired
I
all
kind of
the
do
time.
that.
I run
I-
everywhere.
I'm one of those guys who does the double steps on the stairs. Like I always do
Oh yeah, I've done
2 steps
that
at a time.
before. It really
Power
depends
move.
how impatient I am that particular moment.
Also, am I the only one who like doesn't know how to get downstairs the correct way? Because I always go down and like either jog down or like go down in a super weird way. I can't seem to go downstairs a normal way.
Well, sometimes I'm worried that when I'm like skipping steps on the way down, I'm gonna like overshoot and just fall down the stairs, but that's not happened yet.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
fallen
no,
down
I-
the stairs so many times in my life, so it kind of.
You guys mentioned me. You guys bring that up makes me kind of make me think about how I walk down the stairs. I can't tell if I walk down.
I can honestly say that I generally do not think that much about how I walk down the stairs.
Yeah.
So,
Saying.
I just do one step at a time, honestly. That's it.
I can't. I recently started realizing how I walk downstairs, and ever since then, like I can't go down normally because I'm too. Like I can. I'm not sure how to explain it, but basically, like I'm realizing what I'm doing, and since I'm realizing what I'm doing, I can't
I
do
just
it.
had a tragic realization.
what's that?
I've
Hit it.
never actually been on an elevator for like fucking like for like 3 or 4 months. I've always taken escalators or stairs. I haven't been on elevators.
Yeah, I live on the 12th floor of my dorm, so I do not have that privilege. And trust me, you're not missing out on much.
Ah, come on.
Can I rant?
I'm missing on that
Are you
sweet
gonna-
elevator music, though.
I just want to rant about elevators for a second. Sometimes, when I come into the elevator, right next to it is a stairs that leads up to the 2nd floor, but still consistently, people will get on the 1st floor elevator and ride to the 2nd floor, and it irritates me to no end because the stairs are 5 feet away. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you couldn't have just walked to the 2nd floor.
Yeah, I kind of hate that too. It's like move your ass.
Every time I can feel 10 seconds of my life going down the drain, never to be-
Breaking news: Riki hates kids in wheelchairs.
Yes. Well, if they were in wheelchairs, that's a different story. But
Fuck
they're on
Monica.
they're on feet instead.
They're on feet.
Yes.
They are. They use.
There are no
their
wheels
feet.
or chairs involved, just legs with feet at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to react to that.
I
Huh.
use legs.
Why do your legs not have feet at the bottom?
I mean, they do, but
Good.
Bruh.
Seemed like a pretty natural reaction to me.
Honestly, though, I do kind of get what you're saying, Ricky. I am so impatient with people.
Yeah, like it's never because I'm in a rush or anything. It's just because I want to get down the stairs more quickly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And people always say, we're in no rush. It's like, well, I'm in a rush to not do
I
this
am.
thing.
I'm in a rush in the sense that I don't like to go slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the same. I don't think
Yeah.
never do, but I just don't. That's it. I don't like waiting for
You
something.
totally glitched out
Or-
there.
Yeah,
waiting for
that wasn't just
something
me.
for like an hour.
Again.
Yeah.
Wait, was that me?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
It's
Wait,
all
was
right.
it
It's
Went
all
like,
right.
Oh shoot. Okay. Testing. Anal.
No, you're fine now.
Can
You're
you
fine
hear-
now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
now,
you're
you
fine.
good.
You're fine.
Don't worry. I'm good. That's kind of weird. But
Watch this start getting weird next time you start talking.
Yeah. Alright, continue.
Oh yeah, I'll be talking a lot weirder now. I mean, you might hear me say Kokichi sucks or something.
That would be absolutely
Yes.
ridiculous, though.
I just heard now Ray just left the podcast team right now.
We're not getting our.
Ray is coming to your house and stabbing you with a knife.
I'm gonna have to be the person to draw the art for this episode. I'll draw it right now.
Like me, like as Dutch Vanderlyn, dead on the floor while Ricky, dressed up as Hiyoko, just stabbed me multiple times in the chest.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, just give me a moment while I draw the really good. Is your overall favorite character Kokichi, by the way? Or
It's
probably
it is
not now. Okay, well it's too late. It's Kokichi for the
Kokichi
time
a
being.
Kokichi's more fun, I'd say.
God.
Kokichi is a really good character.
I'll leave the coloring to another artist, but I do have the art finished. So
Can you
go.
post a picture?
Yeah, of course. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
So
Perfect. This
There
is
you go.
amazing. I love it.
This is some
love this.
quality content.
if
Honestly.
this is not on the thumbnail, I will report the video to YouTube and have video taken down. Thank you.
Yeah, we
everyone.
gotta start this.
Oh
It
no.
needs to be known to everyone. Wait, does that mean is there a starboard in the server?
Say, are,
There's not even starboard in this
Yeah,
server.
why am I
Okay.
starring it? I didn't even put a starboard in.
Yeah.
Actually,
We're
you know
just
what?
starting it to show our love.
Yeah,
I was
Henry,
kind of
just
hoping there
starring
was going to
stuff.
be a starboard, so people would get like a sneak peek of this episode. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I see they're up to some really important things in there.
Yeah. It's like, wow, I wonder what Ricky and Ano and the crew is up to today. Oh shit, they're drawing art.
Oh, beautiful.
some top quality art.
Yeah.
Hold up, I
Honestly.
gotta send this to Ray and say, "Oh, sorry, you're fired."
No,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't fire Ray.
Well, don't fire her. Just say,
I
can you
can't.
color this? Because
Yeah.
Last time you tried firing someone, they actually quit.
Did they?
are you guys having podcast drama? I swear to
No.
God.
Wait,
guys.
what's happened? Wait,
Okay.
I gotta hear this. Who got fired?
I don't know. I think I have to explain this. Like one time in the staff chat, for a joke, I put if you don't believe Ibuki is the best girl, you're fired, and I put like JK at this end. But Kami didn't see the JK, so he left because he thought he was actually fired.
Damn.
So
Wow. Sad. Well, I mean, he guess
Don't
he
you
had
hate
it
it when
coming.
you- yeah. Don't you hate it when you accidentally fire someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the time that I got accidentally banned from Log Cabin.
Wait, how did that happen?
Shu typed like the arrow symbol ban R1K1, didn't think it would work, and it worked. And I got banned for like 20 minutes.
Wow.
And Nave had to like hunt down my Discord profile so he couldn't invite me
Oh my
again.
god.
So technically when I said
That's
that
so funny.
technically
The moral
earlier
of
when
the
I said
story-
that I'd never left, I was technically lying. But no,
The
no, that
moral of
happened.
the story is that she was a bitch.
Yeah, we already
She
knew
was a
that.
good mod.
True.
If you're watching this, Shu, thank you very much for banning me. It made me feel really bad, but I had had some drinks, so it was really funny after I actually came back. So
Shu, if you're watching this, Kokichi is awesome.
you're wrong for thinking otherwise.
Wait, Shu doesn't
Kokichi
like
is pretty
Kokichi?
awesome.
No,
How
Shu is
dare
one of those
you.
people who will rail against Kokichi if you bring him up.
Okay, Henry, we can never have Shu on the podcast because
Yeah.
he hates Kokichi.
Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
no.
I think the best thing about Shu is that like you pretty much say Kokichi good, Kurumi bad, and that's it.
Though I actually like Kirumi though, so I can't say Kirumi bad, but I can definitely say Kokichi good.
I can say both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, who
doesn't
else
like
does she
Skraxx,
not
he
like?
hates it.
I mean, who does?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Kokichi good. Kokichi good.
Exactly.
Skraxx good. Kurumi bad.
hmm
Wow, I just
He would die if he
badly
actually
here.
bothered
She'll
to
probably
watch this,
die
which he
in
won't.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Does
If-
Shu watch our
If Shu
podcast?
watches this, leave a comment and
He
say
stepped on a landmine.
made girl good, and we'll know
Honestly-
it's you. That'll be the code.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, subscribe
Follow
to
me
my
on
YouTube channel.
Twitter, Facebook,
so you can see more
Tumblr,
quality
Tinder, Grinder.
Tinder, okay.
Follow me on Formspring. I will link my Patreon and my GoFundMe in the description, and I will also link my Twitter for a second time.
Oh my god. But
Remember to
Follow me
follow
on
all of
blackpeoplemeet.com.
those, or you are not a real fan.
Yeah, and don't forget to click that little bell icon to be in
Oh,
the
shit.
notification
Forget
squad.
Check out my videos on YouTube, Dailymotion, Blip, and Archive.org.
what the fuck is a
Who the
blip?
heck uses Blip?
I'm pretty sure Blip's dead, actually, so the answer is no one.
No, Vimeo is the future.
Who uses Daily Motion?
Daily Motion is where you go when something's copyright, but you still want to watch something. That's basically what it is.
A lot of French YouTubers are on
Sorry,
Daily
guys.
Motion, though.
I
I guess they're not
use
YouTubers,
TikTok.
they're Daily Motioners.
Doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Hey guys, Anno here. Please follow my
No. We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get demonetized.
How much money were you making off of these?
Well, they're
Can
gonna
you shell that out, buddy?
I'm sorry. Did I say
that's not better?
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to go back to like a previous conversation though. It's kind
Okay,
of funny.
we can go back
it's
to
kind of
talking about Detective Pikachu if you want. Oh, is that not what you were gonna say?
Detective Pikachu.
and, like a funny thing I've
Nice.
noticed is that I don't actually know who watches the podcast. Because we keep on going stuff like Shu if you're watching this, or like Danganronpa Log Kevin Mods if you're watching this. I don't actually know who watches every single episode.
I don't know either.
I mean,
we get quite a bit of view. We get like 100 views.
people leave comments and stuff.
Yeah.
And some of them are names I recognize, and others are not. So
Yeah. Oh, I only know like Hajime. Hajime watches like every episode and appreciates.
Oh, he does?
that. Yeah. Well, I
I
think
know
so.
Russia watches most of it.
Yeah. If Hajime doesn't comment on this video, that means he didn't watch it. So, and he's dead to me.
Oh yeah, I just kind of realized Russia doesn't like Kokichi, I believe. Russia, if you're watching,
I mean, anyone
you're
who
a
doesn't
bitch
like
for not liking
Kokichi is either a
Kokichi.
bitch or a son of
Wait,
a bitch,
Russia doesn't
depending
like
on.
Kokichi? Darn it.
Our fan base is gonna go from like right now we're at like 60 subscribers. That'll go to like 2.
Yeah, but if they don't like Kokichi, then their subscription is worth nothing anyway.
Oh, good.
You guys are killing all of our guests,
honestly.
man.
I know.
You gotta stop doing
Guys,
that.
if you're watching this and you don't like Monokid, Kurakuma, and Haiji, just don't even continue watching
And
this.
there goes our last subscribers.
Yep. Sorry. Not even I am. Yeah. I'm not even
Don't worry.
subscribed
I
at
will
this point.
subscribe to the channel and
I've
comment
just
every.
unsubscribed from podcasts. Right
Are you
now.
implying that you don't like
Main
one of
account.
those 3 golden characters? The Holy Trinity, as I call them?
That's the Golden Trinity.
Honestly. Yeah, of course. I mean, you got Kiroku
Yes.
comedy, Mono Kid with his sexy presence,
I relate to his
and Haiji
pedophilia.
with his
I thought
Like he said, he likes
voice.
them as young as possible, and I was like, "That's me too." And there it was. It was like instant love. Yeah, exactly. And Kokichi.
I mean, you like Yoko.
I actually like if you look at only like the characters who are short and or childlike, most of them are very high on my list. Like the only one who isn't is Masaru. I like Fuyuhiko, I like Ryoma, I like all the Warriors of Hope except for Masaru.
Okay.
And then I've come around on Himiko, so I kind of like her now too. So
In any other context, you'd be arrested.
Yeah, at first you thought she was annoying, but then you saw that.
I mean, the stuff that I
yeah.
thought was annoying, I still do think was annoying. I just now see that there's also stuff to her that is not annoying.
I think like the best characters look a lot like Ibuki Mio.
Well, that depends. I mean,
That's
last I
true.
saw,
That's why he's
like,
only an
like
S.
a-
You see,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be an S plus, you either have to be a kid,
Kokichi too.
a
Actually,
robotic horse, or a 5-second clip that made me laugh really hard. Maki Bane.
What was the 5-second
I've ranted
clip?
about this before. Yeah,
Oh my
Of
god!
course.
Oh yeah. Wait, no.
Maki Bane. I'm sorry.
or
Maki crying is
crying.
good, but like I perhaps there were 2 times that I was rendered speechless by Danganronpa. One was when Hyoko died, and the other was when Maki quoted Bane. Like, I literally had to just sit there for a second and be like, did that just happen?
Wait, when did Maki quote Bane?
I'll pull it up, because this
I
really is.
played like V3 last year, and I do not remember that.
And the best part is, I don't think it's intentional. I think they just had her say an edgy line, and it happened to be a Bane quote. Let's see if I can find it.
Maki the Edgelord.
Come on.
That would be awesome.
Come on,
Yeah,
Ricky,
here
we're all
it
waiting
is.
for you.
Yeah, here it is. It starts with the highlighted one.
Here we go.
Try to go inside will be extremely painful. For you!
It's just like when the because
It will
it's
if you try to go inside,
because like obviously
Danganronpa is
it's
one of those
separated
movies
in the dialogue. So when she said that first line, I mentally just to myself was like, "For you," and then she actually said it. And I was like, "What?" That might like unironically be my like single favorite 5 seconds of Danganronpa V3.
Okay, wait.
God.
Confession time about that line in The Dark Knight. Like in the original thing, they were saying like it would be extremely painful, and then the guy responded, "You're a big guy." And when Bane said "for you," I thought he meant "I'm a big guy for you," and I thought that for freaking 5 years of my life.
Oh yeah, so many people thought that. You're not alone. I mean, I did, but because I'm a smart man. But
I
plenty of
literally
people.
learned 6 months ago that was not the line.
Fair enough. I mean, given like the inflection with which like he says it, I can totally understand. It sounds like he's saying he's a big guy for you.
That sounds very sexual.
God darn it!
There's probably
This is a
porn of that.
Christian PG podcast. Try to keep it rated degeneracy or
Is
Tenko.
it? Because I said like fuck like a million times.
It's
So
like
you have to
it's like
edit
the
all
least
that out.
PG podcast, I believe.
Probably.
God darn it!
This
Stop
will not
swearing.
broadcast on.
Stop
Canadian
swearing.
viewers.
Swearing's fucking bad.
Calatoon.
You're gonna have to say like this video may not be appropriate for some ages. I understand and wish to proceed. I have to put that up.
Viewer discretion is advised.
And then just have the background picture this time just be a picture of a cock, and there you go.
Oh my god!
Okay, we can stop it right now.
Okay.
Just
You know, I do feel kind of bad. Like it's only been the 4 of us talking. Like Craig's hardly said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly, he's just kind of shy.
Craig said now recording.
Craig.
And then,
Oh, that's true. But it's
Yeah.
like I guess he didn't want to be part of it. Like that's all he wanted to say.
Yeah.
Man of few words. I can respect that.
He's like he's like one of those old Reddit
yes.
mods who you don't ever really see comment or anything, but you just see them making like some random like here's a
I'm
new
convinced
list of
the
rules.
only Reddit
it.
mod that
You're
exists
gone
is
again.
Element and no one else.
yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
On Reddit itself,
Like I
yeah,
literally
probably.
have never seen
Maybe
Tevik
Karen.
post anything
Maybe-
ever.
Or
Right.
like
Yeah.
Ursine outside of the rank down.
I've seen Ion post, but I mean like he like posts comments to like Kaede stuff that people tag him in and everything else.
I mean, I'm sure he does
Posted
plenty of
700
stuff behind the
pictures.
scenes that we just
Yeah.
don't see because we're not mods. You know what does kind of bum me out though is the fact that only the mods get the Monokuma roles.
What?
So I can't be Monokid. It's just gonna sit there unused
And I
forever.
You know, if you assassinate one of the
Monosuke.
current mods, a mod position would free up.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good
This is
point.
why we need to. We're actually staging a coup d'état right now.
Honestly-
We're gonna do that.
This is all circling back from us killing all of the log cabin mods and then taking their.
Yeah. Honestly. No, we kill all the mods.
Well, he can
but Nate.
stay as long as he promises to
He can
mod all of
stay.
us.
He's the chosen one. Yeah. No, Dave is now the
Imagine
server owner.
We ban all the mods except Knave, and then Knave goes full stall and then purges all of us.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no. Nave becomes
He
like
strikes
a
me. I
literal
mean, he does
dictator.
strike me as the type. So.
and he actually like
I
he
got an
literally
idea though. What if we kill all the mods and then realize, oh fuck, who's gonna actually mod us? And then we just cry.
And
that's
then
We don't
the
need
server.
mods. True
That's how we
democracy means we're
establish
all
the
mods.
anarchist paradise.
I mean
Oh, they changed the
mods
server
don't really
icon.
do much
Unless you
to
guys wanted to say it's the turtle forever. I gotta let them live at least long enough for them to change it away from Mikon. I'm sorry. I am a traitor to the revolution.
Honestly, maybe I should just stay server, like, kill everyone, be server owner.
I could
and
get
have the
behind
server
that.
That
icon just
was
be
when I
Modscape
will quit.
permanently.
How dare you? Are you a traitor to the Suke club?
Wow.
Mono damn for life. Fight me.
Hey,
What the-
I am gay.
I am
we're
gay.
ending Here, Anal just admitted he's gay. I think we can't top that anymore.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But quite frankly, we are out of time. Thank you so much for joining us on this podcast.
It's been a pleasure. I'll be sure to sign up again to disgrace your podcast with my presence once again.
It was a pleasure for my pleasureness.
This will be it for this episode of the podcast. We'll see you all next time, next week, same place, same time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How do I make the bot leave?